And here we are, the beginning of the Black Ops 4 Round 100s. Unlike the Shadows video, I won't go over everything new featured in Black Ops 4 as that was done last video, which I highly recommend watching as I think it's the best video I've ever made, and it informs you what stuff I'll be using if you're unaware. But of course I will still explain the stuff that was featured in the map I play. And one more thing, I will be doing the maps in order on how they're displayed in the menu. As the game released with 4 maps, I debated on which one I'll be starting with, and this seemed like the best way to do it. So, starting out, we have Voyage of Despair. Taking place on the Titanic, this is the first map to feature a brand new storyline for zombies, titled Chaos. It follows the story of Scarlet, Diego, Bruno, and Shaw as they battle the High Priest of Chaos who runs a cult called the Order. I want to go more into the background of what happens, but I have plans to do all the Easter eggs for the Chaos maps. So I'll go more in depth in those videos, plus the intro would be very long if I did. The Sentinel artifact is a map mechanic that appears in the Chaos maps. In game, it acts as the Chaos' version of the power switch. Most doors on the map will be disabled and unable to be bought until it's activated, along with most of the map quests and the Pack-a-Punch. The Kraken is the map's wonder weapon. It's 3 cannons that rotate when shot, that also shoots explosives. It's a pretty badass wonder weapon that can also be upgraded in 4 ways by the next feature. The Catalysts are an enemy type that appears on the Chaos maps. There are 4 different types of catalyst: water, poison, lightning, and fire. The fire and lightning ones act like the napalm and shrieker respectively from Shang. The water catalyst will try and hide from you behind other zombies and will buff the ones that's near. The poison ones are like the plague hounds from Cold War. I know Cold War doesn't exist yet, but it's the best example, it's fine. The Stoker is a special enemy that throws fire at you along with charging at you with a shovel. Fuck this enemy, it's annoying as shit. The Blightfather is another special enemy. It's a giant, little dog thing, and it's the most powerful regular enemy that can spawn. It can spawn in from killing a normal zombie from time to time, and you can now find fast travels around the map. They simply just let you move across it quickly.
This is just the icing on the fucking cake. Well done, Dad. Messing up my life at least 3 times already wasn't enough. You just went and did it again.
And here we are on the Titanic. What a cool ass opening to the map, seeing the iceberg hitting the ship. Now I'm gonna be completely honest with you. This is my first time ever playing this map. I've played 9 and Dead of the Night along with all the other Ether maps, but I've never got around to playing Voyage or Ancient Evil till now. I watched a few tutorials on how to do shit and wrote down what I need to remember, so hope this goes well. For my class, I used Bandola Bandit, PhD, Dying Wish, and Stone Cold Stronghold, along with the Viper and Dragon. If you don't know what those are, go and watch the before explaining video. I know I already plugged it, but it's a good video. Come on, you can't blame me. For the elixirs, it took me a while to figure out what I wanted to use, but I settled on Refreshment, Raindrops, Perkaholic, and Alchemical. I want to mention when I was picking elixirs, I debated on which one I wanted to use between Alchemical and Free Fire, but then I realized Alchemical is literally just Free Fire, but better. It lasts longer, gives you more ammo, and is a lower rarity. Free Fire, I gotta say, it's kinda useless. And Refreshment, I think, is by far the best elixir in the game. It is so fucking good. I made points till round 3 and started opening up the map along with getting a shield piece. As I was opening the map, I realized how tight this map is. Jerk, why the fuck would you make maps like this when you put super sprinters in the same game? Super sprinters that'll fucking 4-hit you in 0.2 seconds. Anyways, I ran to the artifact, activated it, and pressed on this pedestal to start opening up PAP. Made more points while also hitting the box for another weapon. My main plan right now is to get the layout down and wait for the Stoker to spawn in so I can start getting the wonder weapon for free. Looked around for an embarrassingly long amount of time for a shield piece, then made my way to the engine room, where I can activate another pedestal and drain the room for easier access, and got the last shield piece. Built a shield and actually used this map on the wall to find out where the cargo room is. Gotta be the first time anybody has ever used it in this way. Hit the 3rd pedestal and also started hitting the box. Got jack shit and also used the Perkaholic. I was praying for stamina up and Victorious Tortoise, but unfortunately didn't get Victorious, but fortunately did get stamina up, so that'll help me quite a lot. At round 11, the first Stoker spawned in. I needed to kill him for a key he drops. I killed him, but he didn't drop the key, so maybe I did something wrong? Thankfully, another one spawned in just around later with that one dropping the key, so maybe the first one that spawns in just won't drop it. Looked around for a chest I can use the key on. I found it in the provisions and I opened it and started filling it with zombie souls. After fully filling it up, it moved and now I just need to go find it again and do it a couple more times. Second time went smoothly, although the 3rd time went slightly less smoothly as it was in a confined area. And I thought you needed to do this 4 times, but apparently you only do it 3 times. I don't know why I hear 4. So when I was done with the third one, I left the area and ran around the entire map looking for it again because I thought it moved. Just wasted a bunch of time because I just needed to look at it and it showed me a globe which I needed to find on the map. The globe is in the mid-deck part of the map, so I approached it and a giant tentacle arose from the water to give me the wonder weapon. That is so fucking cool, man. Now I finally have the wonder weapon and I love this thing. It's so damn cool. Oh, dude, it's such an awesome wonder weapon. Pack-a-punch it so I can start the upgrade process later and start hitting the box sword as possibly the best weapon in all of zombies. Spent 20,000 points on the box, getting every weapon multiple times, and finally at round 15 I got it. I want to introduce you all to the Helion Salvo. We will be seeing this weapon a lot. It's an RPG that when fully pack-a-punch does basically infinite damage. Something I forgot to mention last video is that zombies now have a health cap, and it caps at around I think 11,000. That doesn't sound like a lot, but I guess health works differently in this game, so in terms of this game it's a lot or something? I don't really know. So the RPG doesn't technically do infinite damage, but it puts out more than the zombies have in health, so really overall it's infinite. Racked up 15k to fully pack-a-punch it, and now I just need to upgrade the Kraken and I'll be ready. So I spent a bunch of rounds waiting for the lightning catalyst to spawn in, and I didn't know you needed to already have the upgrade part thingy to be built before you got the thing from the catalyst. Well, you can't get the thing from the catalyst if you don't already have it built. So after waiting a bunch of time, I realized I needed to go out, get the parts, and build whatever that shit is called. And it took a little bit more time, but a lightning finally spawned in, and all I needed to do was kill him with a pack-a-punch Kraken to get his hand, which I do. So I went and upgraded it, and I'm finally ready to do the high round strategy. The strategy consists of me sitting in this corner and spamming the Kraken. The Kraken has such a wide area of effect whenever you're shooting it that when you're aiming near this pillar, it'll knock down and kill every zombie in sight. Whenever I got a maxed ammo or I used an alchemical, I'd spam the Helion and it would just evaporate every zombie in the area. And you may ask, well, if I don't use elixirs, how would I get ammo? Well, even if your Kraken is pack-a-punched, if you kill another catalyst with it, it'll also drop their hand, so you can kill another lightning to keep it in your inventory to refill your ammo later back at the place where you first upgraded it. Near round 55, the strat becomes a lot more harder with the zombies becoming complete fucking crackheads, making this strat a lot more scary but thankfully more engaging as you need to constantly pay attention to what's happening. The Kraken's reload is pretty long, so whenever I need to reload I'll make a cut back around the room, which gives me just the right amount of time. Whenever I needed the shield, I would run up the stairs and go to the left and took a teleporter that leads me near the shield table. Afterwards, I take this route back to the area. When the Blightfather spawns in, I use the Viper's Monkey Bomb effect to distract him, then the Helion will take him out in just about 3 rockets. This strat wasn't as boring as I thought it'd be. I kinda liked it, but I will always take training over camping. Sucks that this map is just so confined and it's not entirely possible. The most annoying part of this was the Stokers, who would throw fire at me whenever I was reloading. It almost killed me a few times. Alright, so let's get into the first tier list of Black Ops 4. It's a little hard to rank the map because, well, I've only played it once. It feels kind of unfair, but I mean, I do high round and everything I did in the map of this playthrough was what I would normally do. I kind of got a taste of everything that I want to see. I don't know, I kind of want to wait till I do the main quest to decide. I like the strat. The catalysts are cool, the special enemies are also quite cool, and the quest for the Kraken and the Kraken itself are really cool. Like I said earlier, I fucking love the Kraken. I guess for now, as a first impression, I'll put it in great, because I thought, well, it was a great map. It was a great experience being on it. Once again, keep in mind this list is just how much I like the map, so if I love a map, it'll go into the love tier. So on round 99, I have not taken any downs before this point, and I was excited to get a flawless round on 100. Then a fire catalyst exploded near me, bringing my health down, and then I was just instantly 2-hit by a zombie. However, I did have Dying Wish, so I was fine for a little bit. I took the teleporter as my Dying Wish ended, so my health would come back as a safety measure. I also drank a refreshment to instantly get Dying Wish to recharge. All was fine, but then not long after, somehow a zombie snuck up behind me and got me trapped while I was going to reload, which activated my Dying Wish again. Thank God for the Viper's Monkey Bomb effect, I love it so much. But then, once again, not too long after, I somehow get trapped while also going to reload again and take my first down on goddamn round 99. And I'm about to get up in this little ass room with my specialist not charged and no perks. But the best thing to possibly happen out of anything that could happen happened. I got back up with PhD. That's all I need. That was just all I need because I could safely kill zombies with the Helion and get my specialist back, which then let me go run out and get to a safe area where I could drink a perkaholic and get all my perks back. I didn't get stamina up, which really sucked, but it was fine because, you know, I only had to do one more round. And not long after, but in a good way this time, we hit round 100 in 5 hours and 46 minutes. So here's the thing about Black Ops 4's rounds, I guess. Let's say you die on round 60. It'll say you survived 59 rounds, because technically you didn't survive 60, you only survived 59 and died on 60. So most people would get the round 101 for the game over screen to say you survived 100 rounds. And I debated on doing this because I didn't really want to see rounds survived 101 on the stat screen in the menu, but I went ahead and did it anyway. And yeah, that does not look good. I regret it now. Reminder, you can follow me on Twitter to get updates on videos, and I post whenever I get to round 100 on a map. And one more thing I wanted to say is that I uploaded the round 99 to 100 footage if you want to watch it. I wish I could upload the entire match, but it's kinda hard to upload an 86GB file on 1MB upload speed. What?